Hey folks, and welcome to Slide Guitar Sunday. And today we're going to talk about none other than Earl Hooker, known as a musician's musician in Chicago. He was born in Quitman County, Mississippi in 1930, and his family was part of the Great Migration to Chicago in 1930. He was born Earl Zebedee Hooker, born in January 15th, 1930, and passed away April 21st, 1970. And he was a Chicago blues player. We haven't done many Chicago blues player. He was known for his slide playing. Now, he did something interesting that a lot of the blues players didn't do in that time, and he played slide in open tuning, which I love. He was considered a musician's musician. As I said before, he worked with Sonny Boy Williamson II, Junior Wells, and John Lee Hooker. And his major influences were T-Bone Walker and Robert Nighthawk, according to Wikipedia. And I will put a link to that with this lesson along with tabs. And we're going to talk about a song he had called Tanya. And Tanya's a cool song. It's just a little blues. I'll play through it once. And of course, I'm in standard tuning. That's E, A, D, G, B, E. That's the first string. That's the sixth string. Here we go. All right, guys, let's talk about it. Great player. And I love the fact that he does this, and it's pretty much in major, as opposed to being in G, the blues scale. He uses the major. All right, so let's talk about it. It starts with this intro, which is just D, and then C, and then G. All right, and all he's doing, he's going to the 5th fret on the 5th string. And then he's going to the 9th fret on the 4th string. And then 7th fret on the 4th string. And then 9th fret on the 4th string. He does that, let's see, 2 times. And then he goes down to the 3rd fret on the 4th string. 7th fret, or 3rd fret on 5th string. 7th fret, 4th string. 5th fret, 4th string. 7th fret, 4th string, does that twice. And then he goes 3rd fret, 6th string, 7th fret, 5th string, excuse me, blah, 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 I can't talk today. 5th fret, 5th string, and then 7th fret, 5th string. He goes. Then he goes 3rd fret, 6th string, 3rd string, 4th, 5th string, excuse me, he's going to go 4, 5, 6. All right. That's all the intro. All right, and then he's going to go into his slide part, which starts at the 7th fret on the 3rd string. Right there, 2 hits. And then he slides up to the 10th fret on the 1st string, and therefore he's going to have to finger block, that 3rd string and the other strings because it doesn't sound. You're going to listen. I'm going to link the original tune to this video so you can listen to it. All right, so what's he doing? He's going, oh, and yeah, and you got to use some vibrato there. So he's at the 10th fret on the 1st string, and then he goes 12, 10, 12, 1st string, 2nd string, 11, 10, 9, 8, excuse me, 9 on the 3rd string, 8 on the 2nd string. Okay? Now, then he's going to go into the minor because we're going up C. So he's going to go 7 again, and then he's going to the 11th fret on the 2nd string, 7 on the 3rd string, excuse me. Sliding up to 11th on the 2nd string, and then we're going to go 7, 9 on the third string, 8 on the second string, 10 on the second string, 8 second string, 9 third string, 8 second string. He's going to hold that for a minute. Right? All right, so far we're... All right, now let me grab my notes on this just to make sure I got it right. Yes, and I want you, the tabs I had kind of a hard time in my head figuring out some of the timing on this one. So I want you to listen to the tune and match the notes in the tab to the tune as much as you can. Now, then he's going to go back to 7 on the third string and up to 10. All right, what's he doing there? 7, 10, 1, 10, 10, 10, 8, 9 on third string, 10, 8, 7, 8 on the second string, 10 on the second string, 10, 10, 10, 8 on second string, 9 on the third string, 8, 7, 8 on the second string, and that's the whole thing. And it's great because you can get into his style, you know, especially the... You know, get into it, learn it, love it. And let me just give you, while we're sitting here, and this isn't in the tabs, let me give you a couple of scalar ideas that you can use to work out of. Because I know that sometimes when we learn a melody line, if we're not familiar with really improvising in scales, it makes it hard. So here we go. We've got 15, 12 on the first string, 10 on the first string, 11, 9 on the second string, 12 on the third string. And you can always use Old Faithful, which would be 15 on the second string, and just kind of come down, and then grab 12 on the third string, and sort of 11 to 12 on the second string, and then 12 on the third string. That will work in this tune, because you can have a little bit of that in there. So... One thing that's great about Earl Hooker, and he of course was better at this than I am, is that he was very, very accurate with a slide. It almost sounds like he's just picking it with his fingers on some of the stuff. And he may be, but I'm playing it all with the slide for the most part. Now you can play some of this behind the slide. Like you could work that out, that lick. So that would be 7 with your finger on the third string, then 9 with your slide on the third string, 8 with your finger on the second string, 10 with your slide on the second string, 8 with your finger on the second string, 9 with your finger on the third string, and then 10 with this, or 9 with your slide, and then 12 with your slide on the third string. And that might work. One thing I do, and I've got it played like this. where I'm lifting. But you can go and just play it with your finger behind the slide. I'm talking about pretty much that second lick after. Or you can go where you would just slide up to it. All that stuff's up to you and up to your interpretation. Real quick. Let me show you that scale, all right? Now this is just kind of the G major pentatonic, all right? So you're gonna be on 10 on the 5th string, 9-4, 12-4, 9-3, 12-3, 10-2, 11-2, 12-2, 10-1, 12-1, and then 15-1, and coming back down, 12-1, 15-2, 12-2, 14-3, 12-3, 14-4, 12-4, 14-5, 12-5, and then 10-5. So any of those notes are going to work if you want to improvise on this song. So you get to the end of it, you know. All that cool stuff will work, and it all comes out of those scales, all right? Hey, have fun with it, guys, and I'll see you next time.